that room.
Is P for Porsche where you left your shirt?
Yes.
Okay.
my shirt is on my Porsche.
It is. Because you got to keep your bike clean.
Yes.
So welcome everybody. Good to see everybody. It seems like it was well, you know, forever.
Hey, where we at?
Exactly, we're at
Yes.
Ace Cafe once again.
It's happening, man.
Yeah, things are going on. All sorts of vendors. We got everybody out here. Things happening.
Hey, and no, it's not Bike Week. It's not Leeward. It's not what the one in the Panhandle. Like,
Thunder Beach.
yeah, no.
Beach, yeah.
It's a normal Thursday at the Ace Cafe.
Yep.
If you like it, hey, you know the guys we saw a couple weeks ago, they drove 2 hours.
I know.
Yeah,
That was
To get here, hang out all night, drive 2 hours home. I'm like, what?
That's commitment, man.
I got people in Daytona and they go, I ain't driving 45 minutes.
You know what? 2 hours to get here is one thing, but then after the
2
party,
hours to
2
get
hours
home.
back.
Oh, they did it.
Oh man, that's something else. Something else.
So how you guys been?
Good.
Busy?
Thanks, IT. I saw that. I was going to do
I'm a
something.
little nervous because Shawn escaped from his cage.
Yeah,
I know.
Back in the van, so I don't know. But
He broke loose. I was going to run a tackle and throw him back in.
What do you think? How do you think I feel when he leaves the house? It makes me nervous, but.
so we got some things going on here, right?
Yep.
We're going to do a little flashback,
Yep.
do a
Good.
little fast forward.
Well, we're gonna do a flashback, flash forward, and something more. There you go.
I don't know. I see it written there.
I understand it, and that's all that you need to know.
That's all
I will
we need
guide
to know.
you into it.
There you go. Perfect. All right, well,
What's the first thing we're talking about?
Well, you know, we have a big weekend this weekend, and you know, last year we did a lot of traveling last year because it was kind of like breaking out a little bit of the COVID.
We had fun
reality.
last year.
Hell yeah, we had fun last year.
We're a little all busy this year, but last year we had
I
fun.
mean, we went places last year.
We did shit.
Yes, last year we went to Merritt Island,
Yes.
same weekend, and we did Rolling Thunder.
But we didn't go there. We stayed there.
Yeah, we did. We did it right. Which, thank you, by the way. That was a good weekend.
It was a good time. We had fun.
Yes, we did.
Ray Lynn still remembers that. Or maybe she doesn't.
I don't know. I remember it. That was awesome. I got Raylan to drink after like what, 20 years. She was fun. All right. So yeah, we're gonna see a little bit of Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, that is the last official show we were all together. Dad was there.
Oh, that is true.
Right? You
Yeah.
surprised Crazy and I.
No, that was Thunder Beach. Rolling Thunder.
Oh, yeah. Rolling Thunder.
Well, when Raylan drank with me, that was Thunder Beach.
Yeah, so that's
Yes, yeah. I got confused. See, I had too many drinks that week. There you go. Anyways, but yeah, so let's see a little bit of Rolling Thunder from 2021.
Do it.
It's better to fight for something than to live for nothing. And that's what we're doing today, ladies and gentlemen. We are fighting for the right to bring back those who are still missing in action. We are fighting for the right to bring memories to the prisoners of wars. Because if we don't, there is nobody in this United States of America, nobody that's sitting in Congress, or nobody sitting in the White House that will fight for that right. thank God for everything we have, especially being an American in this country where our freedom, which we know is not free. I thank you all for remembering the missing in action and our prisoners of war. And I thank you for coming out here to show your spirit towards Rolling Thunder and our other brothers and sisters who ride with us today as one, to remember those who have fallen, to remember those who never returned, and always try and assist our veterans, disabled or not, labeled or not. Some gave all gave some.
That says it all pretty much, right?
Yeah, it does.
Sums it up right there.
Yes, it does.
Down there, that place is freaking phenomenal. It's like the place we went a couple weeks ago for the
yeah.
for them. And this place for military in Florida, like people don't know about it. I love both of them. It's phenomenal.
Don, right?
Don
Yeah,
Weaver.
Don Weaver.
Yeah, Don. Yeah, it was a great ride. Ton of bikes, great cars as always. And the museum there was really cool.
Yeah, it was.
And I mean, something dedicated to every war all the way around.
And from like every war that we as Americans have been involved in since the country's inception.
Yeah.
There's something there about it.
Yeah,
Everything.
So
Yep.
it was.
Yeah.
And again, I said this before. It's in a very picturesque place. I mean,
Oh,
they
yeah,
put on
it's
the road
amazing.
just to walk around, hang out, just for the view was something else.
Yes.
Right?
Beautiful. Now, this weekend is that whole thing going on. We
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
Friday night, Saturday, the ride is Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot going on. I mean, Ron DeSantis is going to be there on Saturday.
Yeah.
You got Toby Keith,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Toby on there Saturday. You got all these different flyovers. You got the Wall on Terror, Vietnam Wall, and mainly what they're doing is they're honoring the Vietnam people that didn't get what they
What
deserve.
they should have when they came back.
So this is all about the Vietnam, letting them, yep. So, and hopefully me and Shawn will definitely be in the ride on Sunday.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go party there and hang out
Tomorrow.
for the memorial on Friday night.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds like
That's the
fun.
plan.
Yep.
So we got a full Dan, and we'll recap again and show. There's a lot.
I know, we got a lot going on this weekend.
Again, it's crazy.
Yes.
So, but,
We're not hanging out, are we?
yeah, God forbid we just hung out.
I know, you're going to be tired of
Something.
him by the end of this weekend, so.
So now we never get tired of him.
Sure.
And then IT, we can't get tired of him. We never see him. He's back there, behind the wall.
I'm tired of him. I know he's tired of me.
He's like Oz, right? He's back there behind
Yes.
the curtain. So just don't pull that curtain away, everybody.
Hey,
Yeah.
no kidding. I was in one play in my life. I was Toto, and that was my main job.
Yank that thing away.
Yes.
Were you on all four? Just check.
Again?
Oh, God.
Well, that's still at that place too. Oh man. All right, so where were we?
Last year when we were there in Merritt Island, you know, we were meeting a lot of people, and I did an interview with a lady that works with Snowball Express, which IT and I have had the pleasure of doing with Patriot Pup and with Elise and Camera. And so basically, yeah, this is also, you know, the Rolling Thunder event, and this is a nice lady I spoke with at that event with the Snowball Express.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Since you spoke to her, you can throw it to her.
All right, here you go, IT. Hey, everybody, it's Brittani TV, and here I am in Brevard County, and we're doing something really special here today. We're doing Rolling Thunder, and I just had the honor and privilege of meeting someone very special from Snowball Express. Miss Rita, how are you doing?
Fine, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much. So, Rita, I have had the honor and pleasure of doing Snowball Express in December.
Yes.
Twice.
Oh, awesome.
Absolutely amazing organization, phenomenal work that these people do. I just met you.
Yes.
You've got some interesting events going
do.
on, especially since, you know, COVID kind of slowed everything down for everybody.
Yes.
What's going on?
Well, we are doing a Snowball Express ride out of Moose Lodge 455 in Jacksonville on July 31st. And we have 2 Gold Star families that are going to be our spokes families. They're going to get on stage and they're going to tell you guys what Snowball Express means to them. So we're super stoked.
That's awesome.
So Combat Vets is going to escort our ride, and the Moose Lodge is going to cook a chicken dinner. They're also going to have breakfast available for the people that register around 8:30, and we'll all be there on site, so you guys come and join us. We look forward to having you.
That's awesome. So is there anything anybody needs to know as far as like details? You know, when is this ride? You know, what the cost is of the ride,
Sure.
that sort of thing.
Well, I'm going to set this up, and then we're doing the ride, and it'll be $20 for a rider, $10 for a passenger, $2 for an extra hand. The dinners are going to be $8, but if you ride, the dinner's included. So we don't do that to our riders. We want you guys to know we love you and appreciate you. So.
That's awesome.
We'll have liquor raffles, we'll have baskets, we'll have silent auction items. We have a lot of people donating things, which is really a blessing. Snowball Express this year will be from December 11th through the 15th at the Coronado Resorts in Disney. So we're looking forward to seeing everybody there. We need bikes to come and escort these buses in, and we're just looking forward to a great time with the Gold Star kids.
That's awesome. So, like, if they want to get a hold of you to help with that event, which is an amazing event, how do they get a hold of you?
We have a website. It's called Patriot Guard Riders in Florida, all lowercase letters.com. If you go there, we're going to have everything available to register online, pay online, and any updates that come up, we'll let you guys know on that website.
Perfect. That's so wonderful. Well, hey guys, you heard it here. Snowball Express is doing some amazing things. They're going to have their ride on July 31st.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you know, in December, they're going to have their huge Snowball Express event again,
Yes.
picking it back up because
Yes.
we missed you guys.
Oh, we've missed being there.
It broke my heart. It really did, because I've seen what
Yeah,
you do, and
yeah.
it's incredible. But hey, you know, if you guys want to help out in any way or just ride, contact these folks and be a part of something incredible, benefiting all those Gold Star, you know, spouses, families, and, you know, children. It's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss
Thank
Rita.
you.
Appreciate you. See you guys.
Bye, guys.
Hey! Look at Brittany with it popped on. That was awesome.
Of course, Memorial Day weekend, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to remember those that never came home. That's what Memorial Day weekend's all about. Everybody gets it wrong.
Celebrating.
Yeah,
Celebrating memories.
yeah, that's right.
And how many times do you say this? You gotta keep it alive. You gotta talk about it. You gotta remember it. Each generation. You kind
A
of,
little bit less.
That's right. That's right.
Like, you know, when you have multiple kids, one will talk about it more than another.
Yeah,
So I lost probably a half of it. You get what I mean?
yeah.
yeah.
It's just like anything else. Like, you know, degradation of video over time. It just keeps getting less and less and less. So, really, as a nation, all of us need to just keep putting it out there. Keep remembering what this is about, what Memorial Day is about. You know, I heard somebody say, well, you should really say Happy Memorial Day. And, you know, it's good to celebrate. And I go, well, you know, it's the remembrance, and that's what we need to get out there. We need to talk about. You should be able to go out and have a picnic and do your thing, right?
Right.
Crazy?
Yup, hey, all the time.
Yeah.
Like we do it.
Yep.
We've done it forever, with dad and without dad, you know?
Yeah.
And remember everyone.
Yep.
All those who gave.
Yeah.
Some gave all.
Yeah.
All game so.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's everything.
There you have it.
Want to thank everybody at that Moose Lodge, you know, for raising money for Snowball Express. That's such an amazing foundation. Gary Sinise does an amazing thing. You know, like IT and I have both personally worked at Snowball Express at Disney, and it's just incredible what they do for those kids there. And I'm hoping that they're actually going to bring it back to Disney this year.
Yeah, sleeping.
Say hello to
Well,
me.
every day.
Me too. What, we don't get to do that every day?
No.
That's what Shawn does every day.
I
He
try
says
to.
he's working,
That's right. I'm really late because I just woke up.
and that is a lot of a truth there.
That would be. Well, that means, yeah, I'm never awake. Well, I'm not awake in the morning like you guys. I'm not morning people.
Oh no, I get up early, I go work out, I go to work. Gotta start my day right.
See, when Crazy and I room together, he goes out, has breakfast, does his thing, comes back, and I start waking up.
Yeah.
Then he's ready.
Then I'm like, oh, what you bring me for breakfast? All right, great.
It's like
I'm ready to
it's
ride.
lunch.
That's it. That's it. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a morning person, but I do for certain things. For our rides, we do that. But yeah. So, to me, a shower's like coffee is for most people. And so when I gotta go to a ride without a shower, I'm like,
Unless you get one on the way.
I end up with screws in my turn. Yeah, we know how to have two of those. So, anyway.
Most of the time you shower when it's daylight. I shower when it's dark in the morning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, but I was pretty impressed. I was in Jersey, right? My niece graduated from Bloomfield State for nursing. So
Yeah.
it was
Congrats.
great. Congratulations, Courtney. But Jennifer wakes up at 4:30 in the morning. What the F? And it's light as can be out.
Yeah.
Right now, like 4:30 to
Yeah.
4:45, bright as hell.
Yeah, it's like in
She's
May.
like, what is this?
No.
You don't like
Thank
that
you.
shit? She's like Shawn.
Yeah, no thank you.
On the next level.
No, thank you.
Well, that's what it's like when we go to Maine, because like we're like out there.
Yeah,
and, like
early.
that starts that whole cycle for me. Like for the rest of the year is like the sun's starting to come up at like 4:30 in the morning, like poking through. I'm like, oh, I guess I'm up now.
Yep. It's good. We're up.
Tommy had to go to Indiana for some work. And I'm talking to her, and I'm looking out the back, it's pitch black. And it was total sunlight over there
Yeah.
at the same time, just because Midwest, the sun's still up. I go, yeah, not for me. I need to start winding down, man. Forget it. Forget it. So anyways, so we've done 2 throwbacks, right?
Yep.
So now
We're moving to
coming up to
2022.
Yeah.
all right.
Now, today.
Yeah.
Actually, this weekend.
Yeah. Starting tomorrow. Kickstart tomorrow.
Yes.
Kickstart to
Yes.
Yep. So this year, last year it was in Merritt Island. This year it's in Daytona at the Daytona Speedway.
Yes, they're having a massive party at the Speedway 3 days event.
Yep.
Tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yep.
And tomorrow and Saturday, it's basically all day. I mean, it's actually going to start, I think, tomorrow starts at 6
Yeah.
and goes till like 10 o'clock. They got things going on.
Yep.
It's the memorial. You know how they have the
Right.
memorial.
Right.
And then Saturday is the party all day long. It's
Yep.
everything. I mean, multiple flyovers all day. Warthogs, helicopters, Apaches, all that kind of stuff. And then Sunday is the ride in the morning.
Yep.
That goes from there to Ross Mountain. And it's a pretty amazing because back in the day, people used to go to this in Washington, D.C.
Oh, yeah.
And Washington, D.C. put an end to it.
Yep.
So all of them broke off into little subsections
Yep.
throughout the country. And so last year was down at Merritt Island.
Right.
And this year it'll be up in Daytona.
Yep.
And like you said, it's themed about the Vietnam vets
Yep.
and welcoming them home and giving them the respect they deserve. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
I think they're all marching in too. Like,
Yeah.
it's going to be pretty hard. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
No,
Yes, it
I
is.
hey, there's a way to bring in your little weekend, right?
Yeah, it is. Yep.
And we'll cap it off on Sunday with the ride.
Yep.
There you go.
And we don't have to go to work Monday.
Hey.
That's it. That's it.
Look
Gotta
at
have
here
someone
from
behind the curtain. We didn't tell him. He still got to work.
Well, I took my day off too, so.
All right. Well, so this is a little preview trailer.
This is a preview and an interview, all about this
like generations before them. When duty called, they answered with unflinching bravery, with a hero's honor. But when they returned home, they were not met with a welcome. In fact, they were shamed, blamed, and rejected. The ripple effects of this are still felt by the veterans and their families today. And yet, despite the rejection, they still became guardians of honor for all those who served after them. Like true heroes, they never again allowed other warriors to be dishonored. As a nation, we're coming together to celebrate and honor these heroes the way they should have been honored 5 decades ago, at the largest celebration of Vietnam veterans ever assembled, to recognize them, to honor them and their families with the truth of their heroism, humanitarianism, courage, and sacrifice, to fully and finally welcome them home. Together, we're giving our Vietnam veterans a tribute so meaningful, it will change history.
For any veteran who is watching this, there is something that we relate on, and that's that, man, there is nothing that you think about more while you are in combat. We dream about it. We fantasize about it. It is that moment where we get to come home. And for me, there was an experience that helped shape the rest of my life, in that when we came into the airfield, we were met by a group of men that were there to protect our welcome home. You see, this was during a time where protesters were beginning to show up at the funerals of Iraq veterans who had been killed in combat. And it was Vietnam veterans that rose up and said, never again are we going to allow anyone who has served in war from the United States of America to be shamed the way that we were shamed. And so they rose up and they began to protect and show up at every single welcome home ceremony and every funeral of anyone who was serving in the 9/11 conflicts. So we're on the bus coming into the airfield, and I see all these bikers, and they've got flags on the back of their bikes. And as we pulled off and walked off the bus, the first thing I see is 100 Vietnam veterans lined up, shoulder to shoulder, holding the American flag, guarding my welcome home. So I was able to have that moment with my family. I was able to have that experience of coming home and to begin the healing process from war. And for our Vietnam veteran fathers, that was not the case. So many of them, when they came back and they walked off the planes where they were expecting to receive a welcome home, they were met with shame, they were met with blame, they were met with protesters who called them baby killers. And so these men, after being shamed by this nation, they rose up and they said, never again will we allow this to happen. And they guarded our welcome home. About 5 years ago, after I'd started Engage Your Destiny, it was our mission to bring hope and healing to our veterans and to the military. And one day, I was home taking care of my dad, who was passing away from cancer. And there's no other way to put it, but I saw a vision. I was walking through our living room, and I was in the middle of doing something, and then this picture just opened up in front of my eyes, and it was this massive stadium that was filled with tens of thousands of Vietnam veterans. And I don't know how I knew they were Vietnam veterans, but I knew it and I saw it, and then the vision zoomed in on this one Vietnam veteran, and tears were just streaming down his eyes because he was healing and he was being welcomed home. And it was in that moment that I knew I was receiving a calling to bring a movement of honor to these men and to bring it across this nation. And so that is why in 2022, we are hosting the Heroes Honor Festival at the Daytona International Speedway where we are going to give our Vietnam veteran fathers, their families, and anyone else who's coming to support the biggest, baddest, most patriotic welcome home, the welcome home you deserve. Thank you, God bless you, and we can't wait to see you there.
Crazy trying to sneak out.
Hey, here we got a sheep from Boomcast.
You're always finding someone somewhere, man.
Yep. Anybody on the road?
There we go.
We've done it. We've done
See,
where.
this is why you don't walk by a sheep. Anything could happen.
Yeah, so a couple weeks ago, somebody proposed
in the parking lot.
They met here, had their first kiss here,
Yeah.
and they're gonna have their wedding here.
Yeah.
And well, they got dates here, so everything's happening here. It's funny. And so we, over the years, this is what we do. We're at many motorcycle events. We do a lot of bands, and I was telling them, and charities. That's our thing.
So why don't you tell people what a she's done?
You tell them. Tell them right here. What are you doing?
But this isn't just anybody.
Yeah, I mean, this is not like us.
No, you guys are doing like really cool. I mean, I'm learning more and more every day about Shawn. And then the new Pandora song, and then the new corners, and then this, and then that. But it's really been a great friendship that is developing. But so we are an eclectic mix of like a creative arts company and like a digital marketing solutions company, and we have a base of tech also. So our calling is basically to take young artists and get them into superstardom really fast. So that's what we do. Whether they are songwriters, producers, performing artists, they're all of interest to us.
Yeah.
And we want to basically bring great entertainment and value to audiences globally, and also create a stable ecosystem for artists so that they can enjoy financial stability like industries like finance, investment banking, insurance enjoys, and that kind of stability in arts ecosystem.
Yeah.
We've been blessed to have worked with some lovely artists. People have taken care of us. So this is our kind of like giving back to see how we can create the ecosystem for others.
Well, I'll tell you know, as everybody knows, we do stuff with the Orlando Predators. That's what we do. But they've kicked it up a notch.
Oh
for us.
yeah, they have.
We've had some
And we're
really
bringing
great
in their
talent.
orders. We love it.
Those of you who haven't been out there to the game, shame on you, get your butt out there. But I got to tell you, they've been bringing in some fantastic performers coming out there, singing for the crowd, and just doing, hey, Ike, what are you doing? All right, there we go. And just singing for the crowd, and just, that means I'm talking too much. But it's just been fantastic, and so I got to tell you, they've been great.
Oh, no, thank you.
Performers have been awesome.
Thank you for trusting us with, and helping us grow. And we're really looking forward to really blowing it up, making a spectacle, get audiences back into the arenas. And really, sports, I think, really deserves that kind of energy. And I mean, all the initiatives, and both of them are doing great. So we are like anything that we can do, as you can see, we're trying to operate at the speed of light.
Right, John? John's in there. Go. Oh, light. I needed on Thursday.
There's two things you said that definitely go together. Spectacle and crazy job. So now we know. Now we know. So, all right. Well, you're going to show them around or what do you got?
I'm going to show them around, but let's go to the Nova Rex.
All right.
What do we got?
Well, we got a little surprise that IT put together. And I tell you, I saw a preview of it. I really liked it. So my buddies over there, Kenny and Nova Rex and the guys.
So Nova Rex is the band that's playing on the last day. Remember we talked about they're the 70s rock band. They're in the Hall of Fame. 80s. I mean 80s.
Yeah,
80s Hall of Fame. And they're in Daytona at the Hard Rock.
Yep.
Yep. They're in there in the Hall of Fame.
They've got their documentary and
So they just came out with a new song. They got a new lead singer. So John kind of put the clip together, and it's funny because you know, check it out. Throw it, Johnny.
What's the matter? Just what's your problem? You know that time is up for you. Get your boots on and hit the pavement. Now your time is up. baby.
Time is up.
Yeah.
Time is up.
Time is up. I don't know if that's your
And that's the new lead singer of Nova Rex. Nova Rex. So that's going to be awesome when they're going to be there, which is July 1st.
Yep.
But this man right here, he's got stuff going on every day at halftime for the next 3 weeks for us, and they're going to be awesome.
Listen,
All right.
you haven't missed yet, so
No,
Pretty good.
Everything they've done has been top of the line, and we're really impressed. We love it.
every Thursday.
I didn't hear him. Did you hear him? I didn't hear him.
I can't.
All right, I'm leaving my post.
He needs the mic.
No, does it? You know what? It just makes me happy because at least it's not just me this time that he's doing it.
And being that it's our show, we can do anything we want.
So he's yelling at us from behind the curtain.
Right.
So what is every Thursday?
Ashish, every Thursday you guys have performances.
Oh, yes. So, like, tonight.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sorry.
ID job. Yes. So every Thursday, we started doing a concert with the Predators to get the word out, and we feature at least 1 or 2 artists. So tonight we're featuring 2 ladies. It's like a women's concert out at Bar 5 Lounge and Grill. It's like the
Bar
best of
5?
them.
Bar 5?
Bar 5 Lounge and Grill.
What's the address? Do you know the address?
No, but I'll tell you.
You'll tell us. Tell us the address.
Now.
We got to tell people so they know where to go.
Come there because I told them don't start before I come. So they're going to wait till I get there. 9:50, 9:30. We do 2 sets.
And they do 2 sets, new artists.
New artists, and in fact, one of them is going to be performing. We're introducing now after Xavier. Continues
At the Amway at halftime.
At halftime. And
There you go.
Need a bike. She's going to come in on a bike.
Oh, awesome.
So
see?
So that's how, that's the next. So we're going to check out all those songs tonight. So that's what we've been sitting and thinking.
Awesome. We got a lot going on. We're doing a lot.
Here's the
And
thing.
what's great is next year for us, we got so much time and plan. But it's so cool to be under pressure and get shit done.
No, and it's happening. And let me tell you, really want to say,
Diamonds, baby.
John has been great, Adrian has been great, the team at Amway has been great. Everyone is kind of working to get all these moving parts together. We can never do it alone. So it's all happening because everybody is kind of, they know that there is value for this, they're having fun, and I'm grateful, really.
So good. So Ashish is soft spoken. So he's back there. Hopefully you picked all that up. But basically, I'm gonna give you the cliff notes. Be at every damn game. You're gonna see it. Fantastic.
Always something.
Every
Always
time.
something at bar
And every
and bar
Thursday
fly.
night.
It's called
Bar 5
Bar 5 Lounge
5 Lounge and Grill.
and Grill.
Yeah,
There you
Look
go.
it up. What town's it in?
tonight, 9:15, 9:30, we should be
What
starting.
town?
What town? It's west of here. It's on very close to exit 1.
There you go. All right. So be there. Catch the artist. It'll be a great
Check
time.
it out. All right?
All right.
Beautiful. All right, so what's last? What do we got last?
That was
That was
it.
it.
That's it.
That's it.
So now what we do on our show is we give shout outs, say thank you to certain people.
Yep.
Go ahead, Shawn, who you first?
All right. So my first shout out is to all the first responders, as always. Cycle Fever TV here in Orlando, Cycle Fever TV in Georgia. We thank all the first responders. We appreciate everything you've done for us. So thank you, thank you, thank you. My oldest had a birthday just last week, so shout out to Lydia for.
Lydia,
Happy
is
birthday.
she coming? She coming to the game Saturday?
I don't know.
Damn. Lydia, you'll miss a couple shots.
That's it.
She's there now.
She's there now. She's already walking in. And then my wife, I'm going to give her a shout out. My mother is here with us, so it's been a little crazy and hectic. So, but you know, that's it. And again, shout out to Monkey and Ray. Guys, I know you're doing something today, so there you go. But first and foremost, first responder, thank you.
That's what the next question game's all about, right? So on Saturday we have a Bears game. It's about
And is Xavier gonna step on the stage? All right.
That'll be on Church Street from 4 to 6, and that's all in like tribute to, you know, Sir Paul McCartney's coming to play at Camping World. So if you're not going to Paul McCartney, please come party with us. It'll be awesome. There we go. Or you can just like let him come party with us anyway. So
You want to say anything to anybody? Go ahead.
I think this is great. It's a great platform. What a great way of energy. And I'm so glad that you're doing this because I think bring this awareness, sharing that what you're doing, and get quick updates about what's happening in the community. I think it's great. Congratulations.
what do you got on here?
What do you got?
Wait, we let him out. I got you. Keep it going.
Birthday tomorrow. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Has he taken you to the garlic den?
Get out of my mouth.
No. I'm waiting to get this week over.
You gotta get the garlic den.
We will get this
Happy
started.
birthday.
Thank you.
Go have a cocktail.
Thank you. I wish I was turning 25 again. Maybe not. But yeah, but we always talk about suicide prevention.
Yes.
Suicide prevention is extremely important. You know, there's the number right there. We would rather you talk to us today, and we'll be here for you today instead of, you know, attending your funeral tomorrow. So there's also Mission 22
Give us a
here
call.
in Ivy Strickland. Amazing
Fantastic people.
Please reach out to somebody. There's always there's always hope, and there's always someone out there, you know, to help you out. And also, happy birthday to my friend Jeanette and Chevy. They had birthdays this week, so there you go.
Couple things real quick. You know, really our hearts go out to the people in Texas,
Yes.
the families. That is catastrophic. I mean, for kids, you know what I mean? It's just, there's no words. But I just want to say our hearts go out to you. And, you know, we're here, we're praying for you. And we hope you all recover from which you'll never, ever will. But we're here for you. America's here for you. Second thing, we'll go to the Orlando Predators. We're here. We're going to have a great time this weekend.
Yep.
You're going to have a great show at halftime. Bringing the girls in on the motorcycles. We're going to have actually OPD's going to be there. Multiple motorcycles that are going to go.
Right?
Yep.
One escort is
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Wayne will be happy.
Wait.
Hey, before and after, so we got a bunch of them. So we're here to have a great time. Come see the game, 7 o'clock at the Amway, or 4 o'clock downtown at Church Street. Just come on out and have a good time.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right?
Like
And one last thing to my niece in Jersey, congratulations, graduating nursing school. We're proud of you.
Congratulations.
And hey, you're going to be another first responder.
Yes.
You're going to be helping. But thank you all, and we're good. You ready?
Well,
Yeah.
you had one more.
Oh, I do have one more. Jack Howlett.
Yeah.
Jack Howlett's we had his 100th birthday
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
Jack is a World War II hero, a flying ace.
Actually flew into his own birthday party.
I just got chills thinking about him, thinking about Jack. And we wanted Jack to be here at the military game a couple weeks ago, and Jack was sick. Well, Jack passed away at 101 years old. And in 2 weeks from now, this is going to be his memorial. Not this Saturday coming up, the following Saturday, which I'll be at, and they're having multiple flyovers. It's he's one of the most decorated heroes left of World War II.
And the stories he told out there were amazing.
Oh.
It was just.
I mean,
You gave him his first limo ride at 100 years old.
I got a limo for him, but when he got out, he said, "That's the first limo I've ever been in my life."
Wow.
And we had him flown here in
The
plane,
plane.
small plane. We had him flown here. He had a phenomenal time. We had a band play for him, which was Cumberland Gap that we love. We had some military people there, and it was a great thing, and I loved doing it. And I was so happy, and it was his 100th birthday. And this guy about, I don't know, 90 years old kept saying to him, low and slow, low and slow. And I'm like, what? And finally, Jack turns around and says, listen, I got shot down twice because I went low and slow protecting you guys. Because during later on in the war, there was really nobody else could fight at plane level during World War II. So what it was they went low and they fought on the ground, basically helping soldiers. But he got shot down twice. And the one thing he tells the story that he was in his buddy's plane because his was broken. He got shot down, and they sent him up in his, and he got shot down again. And he aimed in between two trees and said, "I'm taking the wings off, but I'm gonna be good." And he hit, and he took the wings off. He survived. But the guy's like, "What you do? What you do to my plane?" He's like I wanted to get shot down.
No, he was so funny.
But he could talk.
Yeah.
Like he was 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had to mention him, especially with Memorial.
Oh, I love it. Jack Howlett, we're going to miss you.
Yeah.
Actually, America's going to miss you. But, all right, so we'll let you go.
Yeah.
We'll give our little, you ready?
Yeah, we're always ready.
Yep.
All right, so we have a little thing we do. It's called Enjoy the Venture and Enjoy the Ride. You ready?
All right, everybody.
All right. So, guys, Shawn, start off. Join the adventure and enjoy the ride.
See you guys.
Thanks, everybody.
So catch a cycle fever, don't let it slip away. We're rocking the blues, it's a bike away.